So when we have an item such as a microbead, we want to know what is this item, what's the manufacturer, what's the serial number, and so on and so forth. Ideally, we want to know for all of our items, where did they come from, how were they used, by whom were they used, where is it currently. So if I want to find that machine, where do I have a look? Okay, it's on that shelf, and I can find it from the catalog. And there are any other items that belong to it. So maybe this microbead came together with this microbead, a book computer, and this VGA connected. They are part of, they belong together. And the catalog should capture that these things belong together, rather than they are separate items, they're all by themselves. Down here. So the question is, how do we do this? So it's a very simple process. The first step is we have an accession. So things are donated to us, we receive a whole lot of items, then we create an accession number. Basically, I take a picture of all the items that are coming in, and then say like, okay, these belong together, and then I have an accession record and say, okay, this accession or this donation was proposed by Adrian, it was approved by Riley, we received it as a gift, the donor was this person, and this is our contact as well. I received it, it was delivered by the donor on that day, and there are some notes here that what the donor told me about these items that I captured on that day. So, and this is taking really 5 minutes to quickly capture an accession record. Important bit is we have a number here, 22.2. It's very simple. It's the year, and then we number them as they come in. So this would have been the second donation. Now, how do we do the cataloging? So there's basically 3 steps to it, or three main phases to it. We prepare the cataloging, then we do on-site work, and that's what we're doing today, and then we do remote work. So I said like it's remote volunteering. So preparation is creating an identifier. And as you can see with the identifier, there's an additional number which is for each item in a particular accession, in a particular donation. And the reason we do it first with the identifier is we can attach a lot of information to an identifier already. We could say like, oh, they are all from a particular person, they are all of a particular kind, they are all part of a specific collection, they are all stored on a specific shelf. So we can attach a lot of information in the system already with the identifier, which makes it much more effective for us to then do the catalog. On site, we then associate the ID with an object to take pictures. As many pictures as we can, or as many pictures as necessary. So we have the identifier, and then we say like, okay, this item is this identifier, and then we take a picture from front, back. If we can open it up, we open it up, take pictures from the inside. The reason is we have to be here physically on site to get all of that information on the object. What we don't have to do on site is enter all of that information into a computer. So that's what we do then when we do remote volunteering. We upload all these pictures because we know this is this ID. All these pictures belong to this ID. We can associate them in the cataloging system. Then we add information about the object based on the pictures. Because on the pictures we see maybe what's the manufacturer, what's the model, what's the serial number, all of that. But we can do that at our own leisure at home on a Monday night, or people who can't be here. In fact, we have a very active remote volunteer who sits in Canberra and does a lot of work for us in helping us with that. And then when we have added all this information, a second volunteer looks over it and verifies information. This is just to make sure we have good high quality data. It's about ensuring data. Now, what are we doing here today? The first triage items. So we make very basic decisions. Stuff that we think is really not. So today we are working on a legacy collection, which is the stuff that was in the containers where we not know where it's coming from and so on, but we want to now go to that. And then we make a decision. Is it stuff that we really want to keep for sure? Stuff where we're not entirely sure? Stuff where we're really sure it's crap and we don't want to keep it? And there are things that we definitely want to keep. We clean, we take pictures, like in the second step of the cataloging, and then we physically attach the identifiers. So next to it here, we have a bunch of those identifiers here. That's then we physically, after we took the pictures and cleaned the items, we attach the identifier to the item. depending on how it's going, we can also wrap them here with this plastic to make sure that after we clean them, they are staying in a good and nice condition, and then we store them back. That's basically what we're doing today. I think we will need more than those today. Up to soon 56, I would say. 56. So you can see we have here more of those tags. So a very simple or very first important step is to just attach a QR code as an tag. Exactly. So the QR code links directly if you scan it with your phone in the app. Directly to the item, so you get all the information about the item. And then we use here these bullet clips just to keep it together, to keep the order. So if you want to do that a little bit for these three seasons, and we have 1,000, that's definitely so many things to do. That's something they can very easily can help us and get started with.
Disappear back there.
In the meantime, I will set up a little bit more desk space here so we can get out more of the CC collection and start working on that. But for a lot of the things we have to move around. Like we have to take many pictures. So you're right.
This is your photographing. We want to rework it a little bit. We played around with different types of backgrounds, but ideally we want to have it in a way where we can use some AI algorithm to cut the pictures for us. Yeah. By which I mean that there is no background in them, which is good if you want to use it on social media and so on.
Yeah, I'm happy to do it with my phone. You've got a few camera stands.
Dropbox has a very good scan function. I don't know what it does with 3D objects, and it does that conversion. So it's most of that scanned document. I know what you mean in that it corrects the shape of it. So
no, that's not what I mean. Okay,
corrects it.
That's nice.
It's straight on.
Yeah. No, it's more like when we have a computer, we want to have it so it doesn't have a playback